Hello my dear Semnetic amigo, and today for a little bit of a lighter video for you. So as you can see, I took on Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen are a Mexican team, and they start in the second division of Mexico, here, First Division A, where only the champion moves up to the first division itself, okay? So I did that in 2021 with some ease. Even though Playa starts with only one player in the squad, no one else, and that's why I chose them as well. That plus the fact that I was there on holidays and it's a nice spot, so I decided to choose Playa del Carmen for this save here. So as I said, domestic leagues, I finished the first season in first place, and I moved up to the first division. I lost the cup, whatever, somewhere in some stage or preliminary round here. No. Quarterfinals last season against Toluca. Wasn't too bad. But we lost it, okay? And that was it. But we moved up. Usual save. When I started the save, I had one player only, as I said. So as you can see here, until August here, here I signed a bunch of free players. All of them were Mexican, except for Ibrahim Alma, the usual Syrian guy that I signed in a moment of difficulty in a very tough save. And I signed another guy, and I signed a few guys as well, of course, on the 20th of December, moment where the market reopens here. And I signed here the big highlight, Moyanta, that I agreed on a free transfer. Easy, you guys can do the same. I renewed this guy's contract now, but Moyanta was the star that I signed for free right there from Buriram United, and got him in the team. Signed a few guys as well, blah, 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 there on the 20th because I had some money there and I needed to reinforce the team. Of course, simultaneously, I sold a bunch of players. The only player I had was this guy, Jose Chavez, and I sold him for £3 million to Atlas, which was pretty damn good, I would say, making a total of 4.6. This season, again, a bunch of free transfers, as you can see, and whatever I needed, then I signed, spending £1.2 million and getting £7.5 million back. Financially speaking, I'm awesome, £13 million in the bank, which is pretty damn good. They are investing on the training ground as well. Got some staff now. We won the let's say we qualified to the quarterfinals of the Mexican First Division. This is how Mexico is organized. So when you finish in the first top 8, then you move into a playoff, where I am now in the semifinals. I won the cup this season against Tigres, who are very good, and apparently they will be in the final, I think. I'm not sure, but I think they will be in the final, considering they finished second there. Monterrey in third, a little bit disappointing. The team that won the last two. Where are they? The CONCACAF competition. That's the Champions Cup that we have here, okay? So Monterrey won it. This season, this is the result, apparently, in the final 0-0. Is that it? Tigres has a second leg against Atlas. So Tigres is still fighting with Atlas to win that CONCACAF, the continental competition in North America per se. I didn't qualify for that because I just moved up, and I'm trying to get my place in that competition. I don't know if I got it already, being in the semifinals, but this is where I stand now. This is my team. You are allowed a maximum of 9 foreign players in the match, which is pretty damn good, let's be honest. Still, I decided to base my team initially on Mexican players, and now, slowly, I am starting to assault the market with other players. If you look here, my strategy has been renewing Sufanat Moyanta's contract, and you can see the discrepancy between his wage and the rest of the team, pretty much. So I just renewed this guy's contract, I don't know, 1,000 times, until I got into the 50,000, where I can start moving 5,000 more. And yeah, pretty much that allowed me already to guarantee future transfers like Ruben Semedo, the Portuguese defender. He is in Sporting, always unhappy. So I'm going to sign that guy, and I'm going to sign this guy, for example, this Cameroonian defensive midfielder. Because my defensive midfielders are, this guy is the bench, Salaj, this guy is the man. As you can see, these guys are very weak in comparison. My central defenders as well. I got this guy, Corozo. Meza is sold because he's Colombian. So I'm trying to maintain the foreigners to a minimum if I can. Got Freire, who I'm going to keep. Got Corozo. Got Gandara. I'm going to put Ruben. But that's next season's situation. Got this Racid for 14,000 pounds from Portimonense, which was super cheap. Some Malaysian dude. At least he's there and he plays, he performs anyway. This guy's injured for 3 months, as you can see, which is totally annoying because he was a good central midfielder that I got. And I'm playing with Lopes Flores that I signed in the beginning of the season for 150,000 pounds. So we are in the semifinals of this first division and we'll see what we can do. So I reached this point and I thought, why not share this with you? And let's go, let's do this. Got nothing to hide. I don't restart games. So for me, this is all clear. What I could do alone, I could do with me filming. It's all the same. So far, Moyanta starts scoring. As you can see, this guy is good. Even though he's playing in a shit club with shitty training conditions, he is still developing well to a very respectable player. So far, so good. Mazatlan are not managing to hold me. 2-0 for me, totally fair, no drama here. We move into the second leg. Tigres are going to play Chivas in the second leg at home, and I suspect Tigres are going to beat them. Can be wrong, but I doubt. So yeah. Simultaneously, here I am. This is the second season here in Mexico. Mexico as well is organized from like June to June, let's say, right? So yeah, starts in August the season and finishes in the NMA. So it's the same thing as any typical European league except Scandinavia, of course. These guys ain't playing. Oh, Bartolotte has been my striker, as you can see. He's nothing transcendent. He just has like some right numbers in the right spots, and he's performing anyway. He scores. So second leg, here we go. Without further ado, let's do this. Cortez, I had to adapt this guy. He was a simple right midfielder. Now he's useful. Freire marking there. Of course, I had some limitations with the team, obviously. This is not all roses, as you might imagine. But yeah, if you do a little management, I mean, you can totally get to the same results. You can sign Moyanta for free, I can tell you that, in the beginning of the game. Just renew that guy's the only player you have Sanchez's contract a few times. And just keep bidding on Moyanta until he accepts. Usually his contract expires in the end of December. So that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Got a few injuries there, as you can see. I'm just guaranteeing that I'll have players for the final, especially in the central midfielding position, considering the other guy is injured for like 3 months. So Chivas actually takes the final, and they're going to play against me. So let's go. See if we can win Mexico as we arrive. I don't think it's going to be very hard to win the CONCACAF competition, to be fair with you. I think the Mexican division, in the end of the day, it's going to be the hardest thing to do. Oh, and this is a 2-leg situation as well, so we'll wait to Chivas and then at home. I don't even know if that's good or bad, but well, we'll take it. It is what it is. So we'll see. It's another extra game that I wasn't counting on doing. This guy now just shows poorly today on the training. I got to put Gutierrez out of the blue because he's 80%. Ridiculous. One of those championship manager moments that you're just sick of seeing, and it happens all the time, and it will happen again. It happens with me, it happens with everyone that plays this game. It is annoying. It takes my defensive midfielder out of the equation, for the first leg at least, hopefully not for the second. And hopefully this defensive midfielder who was playing doesn't fuck it up big time. It's all we can pray for. Oh, that was great, even though he's not a great player. It's a guy sent off, and we'll take it, for sure. Hopefully Freire will hold on to the remaining striker. So far, it's been me. Boom, Godinho. They must have some interesting goalkeeper. Look at that. Jesus. Wouldn't you like to have that? I'd love to have that. Look at this guy, Gudinho, and look at my Gutierrez. I mean, a little difference. And the guy has a 9. I see now why Tigres might have been surprised. That makes sense. Gutierrez is fucked, as you can see. So I'll have to put Salas regardless of my desires at 80%, which is ridiculous. But it will have to happen. Bartolota, Moyanta, Corozo is fine. Castillo injured with a touch. It's Cortez, I think the yeah. Gotta put Sergio Diaz. Gotta switch Sergio Diaz with Racid. See how that goes. Sergio Diaz is doing a shit season, to be fair. He has been playing really bad. He's an attacking midfielder left, so he's not totally adapted to this position. He's taking way longer than his fellow there that took the first spot from him. Because theoretically, Sergio would be better. This is not easy. I'm not scoring nada. There you go. Man of the match, Gudinho. Usual stuff, right? Story of my life. So hopefully I'll have Solish for the next game. That would be very handy. I won't have Reis. Reis is completely destroyed physically. 3-month injury that guy had there. Still 2 months to go. At 31, I'm not sure. I'm going to count with him. So second leg, here we go. Let's try to win this. Can be very nice or can be a pain in the hole. I hope that Gudinho doesn't do the same story as he did in the first leg. Yes, Bartolotta at least broke it. We are in a dangerous position if we draw, as you know, because 1 goal for them now. Now they have to score 2. But a draw for them will allow them to take that title, I suppose. But Inter Playa. Playa del Carmen. Very, very strong. This guy got injured. Very annoying. Again, Diaz is going. Cortez is going to the middle. Sergio Diaz for Racid. Sergio Diaz is this guy, okay? As you can see, he's a very decent Paraguayan. This guy was actually in Real Madrid on loan, and then I signed him for free in a Bosman law. And Cortez is this guy, who's not even close to those numbers, but he's adapted. And adaptation is worth a lot in this game, let's be honest. It just makes a lot of difference. Hopefully they won't score more. Not to pull out the drama. Alright, 4-1, Salas, and we are champions. We are champions. Maximus Afonsos is the champion. Yes. Carlos Lopez Flores got an injury of a month, but yet this is how it goes. So next year I'm going to have a spot in the CONCACAF, which I honestly believe I'm going to win if no bullshit happens. Of course. But we shall see. We shall see. Going into preseason mode as usual, without any delays. Boom, boom, boom. Training, training, training. And pretty much that was it, guys. This is a pretty decent save to do. It's interesting, it's cool, it's a little bit different. You can have a good time coming from the bottom. I recommend coming from the bottom. Don't go all in like picking up a Chivas of life or some Monterrey or Tigres or Atlas or Club America. Don't pick one of the bad boys because it's gonna be so easy. I'm sure it's gonna be just so boring and easy. If you do this, at least you're gonna have some fun. That is my recommendation. My feedback here on this awesome Mexican save. Hope you guys enjoy it. Play much, and adios, motherfuckers. I'll see you very soon. Bye.